My biggest message is to learn yourself, to become introspective, to understand how do you query yourself, how do you look at your own internal state with transparency and turn that mirror in.
So today I'm with Adam. Adam is a professor at University of California, San Francisco, and he leads neuroscience.
Yeah, Neuroscape.
That's a center at UCSF, and he's involved with many other ventures.
Yeah.
A lot to do with the mind, the brain, and cognition, neuroscience.
Yep.
You know, one of the things as we were discussing, Adam, that a lot of people today, the way I see it, in my experience, you know, come to a point where they feel they're not good enough. Somewhere in their journeys of life, they tend to get a lot of overthinking, get anxious, and then start sometimes to progress towards, at times, depressive thoughts. You, of course, have had a tremendous, prolific career over the last several decades. Has there been times in your journey where you felt, for maybe a moment, or maybe it was repetitive in the thought pattern, that maybe you were not good enough at that point, and you had a way to overturn that for yourself? Would you be able to share that journey with us?
Yeah,
our audience?
Sure. You know, everyone has moments of doubt and times that you're pushing against something that seems impenetrable.
A few seconds of your time right here before we go back to the main video. First of all, thank you so much for all the feedback that's coming in. And we're now launching a program for professionals who have previously felt not good enough, imposter, overthought, and are looking to up the game in their careers with enhanced skills and clarity. If this is you or someone you know, feel free to sign up with the link in the description below. It'll take less than a minute. Trust me, you're not alone. I have been there myself and I've really transformed. So grateful for it. And this work provides so much meaning to my life. The seats are going to be limited and there's going to be a curated community. So I hope to see you on the inside. And if this can benefit somebody, feel free to share with them. Now back to the main video. Thank you.
I've had those, you know, because I've been aggressive on trying to do things that no one has done before, like picking a video game through the FDA as an example. And, you know, for me, whenever I hit one of those walls, I just reground myself with the people I care about and love, spend time with them and get into nature. That's my way.
Wow.
If I'm out in the wild and smelling the fresh air and looking at trees and waking up and watching sunrise with my family, then I'm just whole and complete again, and I feel ready for all the challenges.
Yeah, I can see that smile on your face today. Is there anything actionable that you feel that people can do? I know your format is being in the nature, connecting with your loved ones and just grounding yourself back to that.
Yeah.
Are there any effective, maybe scientifically proven ways that you've studied which people can really, let's say, practice in their daily life that can make a meaningful difference?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole list of things that have data that has been generated around practices that help people sort of ground themselves, restore themselves, improve their mood and their sleep. Things like meditation practices, as I said, time in nature, physical exercise, slowing down, disconnecting yourself from technology, which often doesn't support the healthiest mind. So those are important things, you know, that data exists, but you know, for the most part, there's no one remedy for everyone. You know, so people have to find their own path to grounding themselves and making themselves feel resilient against all of life's challenges. So for me, my biggest message is to learn yourself, to become introspective, to understand how do you query yourself, how do you look at your own internal state with transparency and turn that mirror inwards. And when you can fully ask yourself how you're truly feeling right now and how these different types of environments make you feel, then you could start crafting your life with intention so that you could live, you know, a better, happier life.
Wow, it's so beautifully said. In fact, that's what we share. One of our messages that we share is to really first start with identifying yourself. And frankly, when I was going through these moments of doubt myself several years ago, one thing that I'm super grateful to is meditation, which opened up the doorway to being self-aware and being self-observant to really see what was really happening, particularly with the play of the mind. And then really have a way to not get trapped by it. It could be your best, friend. It could also be a first enemy in that sense, if not used well. So learning to use it as a tool and really training it is something that I also felt that really, really helped me. And certainly echo your comments on this. Has science been able to establish all of this today from your research and various ventures that you do? While I certainly have lived the truth, and there's no denying the truth. But for people who are still, let's say, questioning and want evidence before they jump in, again, it's the seeding of the doubt. To what extent have you understood through science that makes it more comfortable for people coming from that direction?
My sort of mission from a scientific perspective and a career perspective is to expand this concept of experiential medicine. That experience is the way that we grow and develop our powers of our minds throughout our lives. And in many ways, it's the most ancient of all medicine for the mind through meditation and mindfulness practice. And how do we now use digital technologies to deliver it in a very precise, personalized way? That's what I work on. And if you look at the larger literature on how experiences like meditation, nature exposure, physical exercise can help, there's a rich scientific literature for someone that wants data. It's out there in all these domains. The devil's in the details. We're still figuring a lot of that out. And it's personally variable on what is the correct ingredients of the recipe to give you the best impact. But, there's tons of data on how experiences improves your mind.
No, I think you said about feeling, as I hear you and just spending this moment with you, and I'm truly present to it. I'm very thankful, again, to meditation and many other things in my life. I feel deeply, grateful that we could take this time out, and especially you could, take this time out to share with our folks. Any sharings of your feelings, how you feel about this right now? That you want to bring it?
I'm in a faraway land from where I live and traveled a long distance to meet amazing people and to have new experiences. Experience to me is the meaning of life. And so I'm here having them, meeting wonderful people like yourself and all these amazing speakers and guests of this conference. So I feel very grateful that I have this opportunity.
Thank you so much for your time, Adam. I really appreciate it. I know you have to go and speak. But thank you for spending time with us.
My pleasure. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my dear, for staying till the very end. Please email us what value have you gotten in this video or the previous videos, and more importantly, what value are you seeking from the program if you're interested. As a token of appreciation for your time and feedback, I'd be happy to spend 15 minutes with you one-on-one for the first 20 of you who email us at coach.nitindua@gmail.com. Until I see you in the next video, this is Nitindua serving you with love. Thank you.